Your cat watched you leave this morning. And then, nothing. No movement, no sound, just the hum of the house. Most people picture their cat curling up and sleeping the whole time. But a 2015 University of Lincoln study found something that changes that picture completely. Cats don't just miss you, they monitor for your return. And what they find, or don't find, in those first 30 minutes shapes the rest of their day. There are 5 things your cat needs before you walk out that door. Miss even one, and your cat's body runs on stress the entire time you're gone. Number 4 is the one almost no one does. Here's what your cat's brain is actually doing while you're at work. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk, which means the hours you're gone are often hours your cat is awake. Not sleeping, awake, alone, in a silent house. Picture that for a second. You, in an empty room. No phone, no window, no sound. That's not rest. That's sensory deprivation. And your cat doesn't have the context you have. You know you're coming back. Your cat doesn't. What your cat has is pattern, routine, rhythm, signals. When those signals are in place, your cat's nervous system stays calm. When they break, cortisol rises. And cortisol in a cat doesn't look like panic. It looks like hiding, overgrooming, refusing food. Things you'd never connect to your absence at all. Think about your own cat right now. When you grab your keys, does your cat move? Do they follow you to the door? Do they sit somewhere and just watch? That behavior has a name. Researchers call it pre-departure anxiety. And a 2020 study in the journal Animals found it in 13.5% of cats studied, even in cats whose owners describe them as completely independent. Independent doesn't mean unbothered. It means they don't show it the way a cat would. But the stress signal is still there, running in the background, every time you leave. So, what can you actually do? 5 things. And right now, you're probably skipping at least 3 of them. 1. Break your departure ritual. Your cat has memorized your leaving sequence. Keys, bag, shoes, door. That sequence is a trigger. And right now, it's triggering stress before you even step outside. The fix is simple. Run the sequence, and then don't leave. Pick up your keys, sit back down, put your bag on, make coffee. Repeat this daily, even on weekends. Within 2 weeks, that sequence loses its alarm signal. Your cat's body stops spiking before you even reach the door. 2. Never leave a dirty litter box. This isn't about cleanliness. It's about safety perception. Cats feel physically vulnerable when they eliminate. A dirty box forces them into that vulnerable position, repeatedly, while you're gone. The Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery has documented litter box avoidance as one of the top behavioral stress indicators in home cats. Before you leave, scoop. It takes 45 seconds. It changes your cat's experience of every hour that follows. 3. Activate the territory. A static room is a dead room to a cat. Before you leave, move something. A cardboard box in a new corner. A paper bag on the floor. 3 treats hidden in different spots. Your cat's brain is built for investigation. Give it something to investigate, and it turns attention outward, into the environment, instead of inward, toward your absence. 4. Leave a worn piece of your clothing near where they sleep. Not a toy, not a blanket, your scent specifically. A 2019 study from Oregon State University found that owner scent functions as a social buffer for cats under mild stress. Cats with owner-scented items showed measurably lower stress indicators than cats without. A shirt you've worn, a pillowcase. Just leave it where they rest. That scent tells your cat's nervous system something your voice can't reach. You exist. You're coming back. Everything is working. And here's the one almost no one does. 5. Control when food appears, not just how much. Leaving a full bowl before you leave seems kind. It's actually one of the most disruptive things you can do. Your cat's internal clock is calibrated to feeding time. When food arrives on schedule, that signal tells your cat the world is working correctly. When food just sits there from 7 a.m., that calibration disappears. And a cat without a feeding anchor loses its strongest daily signal that you're coming back. An automatic feeder, set to your cat's normal meal times, does something that surprises most people. It keeps the rhythm alive while you're gone. Not because it replaces you, because it confirms the pattern you built. Owners who switch to scheduled automatic feeding report one specific change within days. Nighttime vocalization drops. Not because the cat is less hungry, because the most reliable signal in their day, held. Your cat isn't indifferent to your absence. They're just quiet about it. And every single thing you just learned, the ritual, the box, the territory, the scent, the schedule, none of it is hard, but together, it's the difference between a cat that endures your absence and one that actually rests through it. Your cat deserves the second one. If this changed how you see your cat's time alone, share it with someone whose cat is home right now. And subscribe, because there's a lot more your cat isn't telling you.